Hello everyone. Okay, so we have had a few days apart and I will explain to you why that is. So Monday, it was cold and dreary and it is not a good time to open up your hive and interact with your bees and try and do bee things. And even if you're being like super friendly and sweet and you're like saying all the kind things and you're being very encouraging and helpful, they don't care for it because bees do not, my understanding is that bees do not go out and about and do bee stuff when it is rainy and or cold and windy and dreary. And so they're all in their house. And as we also known as a hive, and as we have learned recently, bees really do not care for their home being intruded upon. We didn't go out on Monday because of that. And then on Tuesday, we had a lot going on at the house. So I just wasn't able to get out on Tuesday to deal with them. But also I figured they had enough time to be like foraging and collecting pollen, and working their way up into that honey super. Those boxes are called supers, and I can't remember if I've discussed this or not with y'all, but the largest ones on the bottom are it's like so impersonal. Hello. The largest box on the bottom is the one that they do all of their back end bee stuff with, like laying eggs or laying larvae and building. Those are called otherwise known as brood. A brood box is what they're called. And so the box that I replaced the upper brood box with is a medium deep. I believe the difference in frame is like a 6-inch depth compared to like a 9-inch. So the honey super is a medium depth, and I put a queen excluder in between the medium honey super and the large deep brood box super because the queen is like full of queen stuff and it's too early to be so graphic. So anyway, she can't fit through the narrow slats in that queen excluder, so the other bees can easily like maneuver up through it and get into the honey trays and do all of that. So but she is restricted to the bottom, which is what we want. And so and then yesterday I had like a doctor appointment in the city, and I typically don't book anything on my Wednesdays. And so today is Thursday and it is May 11th. Yes, because tomorrow is a week after the Cinco de Mayo. So what I did in this like smoker, because I am going out with the intention of nothing going wrong, but the road to hell, as we've discussed a number of times. This is a torch. It's typically, don't worry, I'm not using this on the bees. I don't have a lighter out here, and we were right by the potting shed. So I'm getting a phone call. Actually, it can deal. So I'm torching these little, okay. So in order to get those pellets like smoking, you had to set them on fire. So now I have smoke, and therefore a chance at not being attacked, because you know me, up to my shenanigans, trying to be low impact for my lovely wonderful bees, but it's things don't always work out exactly as I had planned. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this part of the video, get everything assembled, put together over there, and I will catch you by my hive. You can't see me smiling. Hi everyone. Hello bees. Hi. Hey, what's going on? How is everyone? Oh, you're doing so well. Look at, oh my goodness, these ants. These ants are trying to get all up in your honey. So this hive is for bees only, no ants. Did you know, hi, did you all know that wasps and ants are actually related? Huh. They're related not dissimilarly from how like ferrets and weasels and ermine, you know, in those like paintings and portraits from like the 1800s or whatever of nobility and royalty, they have those white furs that are like, you have these like little black tufts on them. So that is actually an ermine fur, E-R-M-I-N-E. So I'll just, actually I can bring you over here. There's a lot of activity going on at the entrance to the hive. There have been bees coming in and going out like literally all morning. This is a great time to do this, I'm hoping. Trial by fire, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put that up there, and then we're just gonna open this. We're gonna open the beehive, the honey super of the beehive. We are gonna see just how super it is. Oh, this is also very much in the way, so I need like a prop assistant. Just kidding, we don't have that in the budget. Not until our bee business gets up off the ground. Oh, hey bees. What's going on? You all ready? No. Okay, everybody's doing so great. I'm just always constantly impressed by you guys. You never disappoint me. I guess, is this what first parents feel like? Is this what parents feel like with their first babies? And they're like, oh my gosh, oh wait, hold up. Okay, sorry, there was a bee like holding on to another bee. But this one looks, oh, this one is not alive anymore. I'm just gonna, oh, okay, oh. I was trying to remove it, but I wound up like pushing it down into the hive, or into the frame. So I just took this spacer out. I'm like doing a little bit of smoking to let them know that Snoop Dogg's here. Ha ha, just kidding. So I'm gonna put the smoker over there. Let's see what's going on in these trays, boys and girls. Okay, yes, there's a little bit of wax action. Okay, here for it. And then, the tiniest bit more wax action. Okay, a little bit of wax action. I mean, you guys have you've had like multiple days to yourselves to work on things. And I understand, like, slow and steady wins the race. But I don't think that you understand Illinois' weather system yet. These bees came from California, and the place that I get my bees from is this really awesome, like, kind of boutique-ish place called Honeyworks, and they are in, oh, what's the name of that town? It's like where the outlet mall is, you know, that, like the huge, and not Carowinds, like Six Flags. Anyway, it's like right up the road. So that's where I get these, and they offered like, or they asked, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. There are like three main kinds of bees. There are Carniolan bees, and then there are Russian bees, and then there are Italian bees. That's like my very zoomed out, basic, introductory beekeeping basics level understanding of like bee varieties. And the main difference between them that I was, the ones that I was told really only mattered, The Carniolans are hardier, so therefore they have a higher likelihood of surviving Illinois' winter. And then, okay, let's just chill out. Listen, everything's going great, you guys. You're all doing amazing, and nobody can see my ankles or the dark facial hair that I have. I'm not like insecure about my ankles. Okay, chill out. I'm not like insecure about my ankles, but they are exposed, and I'm just speaking from an attackatory standpoint. I am vulnerable there. So you guys, this is great. You should really be reading into my vulnerability as a sign of trust and love and appreciation, because you guys are doing great, and I'm so pleased, and I know that you are too. And I am absolutely, I just ungloved that hand. I'm gonna quickly put a glove back on. So I'm going to call in the experts and maybe get back out here either later this afternoon or tomorrow morning, if possible, with the bee genius who lives next door, because he has a much better grasp on what this is supposed to be like and what it is. And yeah, I could really use the expertise. And oh, there's more bees. Hey guys, you're doing a great job. You're just like being bees. Buzz buzz. Where's my kit? Uh-oh, I had a bag. Is it over there? It is. Okay, good. So let's just do a quick little recap. Bees do not like the rain. Bees do not like the cold. Bees do like sun. They love dandelions, which are usually, we didn't cover this, but I'm telling you now. They love dandelions, which are typically the first things to bloom in like gardens, wild, whatever. Our landscapers, I believe, are spraying something on our dandelions, but the good news is that our flowers are starting to bloom, and as I showed in one of our previous videos, we have a ton of blooming that's happening in our greenhouse. So it is not for lack of food source that excuse me, development hasn't really happened in the honey super. Like I said, I'm gonna get Tom, the bee mayor, to come over. I'm like, these are all titles that he has not asked for, has not like run for. There's been no vote. I just have like single-handedly decided that Tom is like King Mayor Bee of Matawa, which is the village that we live in, because they're not called towns in Illinois, apparently. They're called villages. So that is gonna be it for this period. That's gonna be it. Thank you, bye.